Good morning and welcome back. So today I'm just going to go through the analysis of EURUSD and today's analysis of EURUSD, GBPUSD and the DXY and what I'll be looking for today, all day today. Okay, so let's get started with the EURUSD. I'm just going to just highlight because I've already done the analysis. I'll just to let you know what I'm looking for today. So according to the yesterday's analysis, we are currently bearish on the EURUSD. We are highly bearish. Last week we made this bearish candle, and this week I am looking for another bearish candle, probably coming up until this to take these liquidities here. And on the daily, yesterday we had a pullback, and it was yesterday as on a Monday we had a pullback. This candle here that formed, it was a pullback, and I would like to see the yesterday's high taken, the high that was made yesterday, so that we can now resume the trend. And yeah, that's what I would like to see. But if we do resume the trend before taking out the liquidity, that is also okay. So I've marked out this range. Sorry, this is this. Okay, I've marked out the buy side liquidity here as the 1 hour range, and the sell side liquidity as well, prior week high and prior week low. Those are very, very important. And the next liquidity that I would like taken here. And here on the 1 hour, 1 hour, yesterday was a very good day. I got a buy, and it was quite nice. And I saw there were like 3 opportunities of buys that anyone would have caught. Like yesterday was a really, really good day. So since we've already taken this liquidity and this one, this is our next buy side liquidity in case price wants to continue with the trend, with the pullback. Yeah, this will be our next target. And so if we are currently we are currently bearish but in a pullback, you need to mark out your ranges, your 1 hour range, like the higher highs, higher lows. You need to mark out so that you can know when market structure shifts. Yes, so that you can know when the market structure actually shifts. So for me, this is my 1 hour range. It's here, and this is my range. This one from here up to here. And so if we are currently still on the pullback, I need to see price doesn't need to get here. This is a protected low, so I need to see price going upwards, okay, towards maybe this one, this buy side liquidity. I would want to see this high taken for us to start pulling back. Okay, but if it doesn't, if price actually comes and shifts the structure here, I will start looking for sales. So right now we are currently in this phase, and if we are actually still on the pullback, I will need to see I would need to see 15 minutes market structure shift here. It has already shifted structure, but I would like to see a market structure shift with a fair value gap to confirm that we are still bullish. Okay, if it doesn't make a fair value gap, it is invalid. So we are on the lookout for 15 minutes market structure shift with a fair value gap for us to start buying. And if it doesn't, if it comes and moves below this range, we know now we have shifted our structure. Okay, so that is it for the EURUSD. For the DXY, For the DXY, we are currently bullish. Last week we made this bullish candle. We are currently very bullish. On the daily, we made, yesterday we made a pullback. This candle, we made a pullback, and now on the 1 hour we are currently bearish. You have to mark your structures so that you can know exactly where you are on the market. So on the 1 hour we are currently bearish because we have not yet surpassed this range. So we are currently where we are here. There is no point of interest on the 1 hour, but on the 15 minutes we need to look for something like a market structure shift with the fair value gap. That is what we are looking at today. Either the market to make a fair value gap and drop down, or the market to actually go up and make a new structure on the 1 hour. So let's go on the GU. On the GU, remember I have just marked out these things like a few minutes ago before I came to analyze here. So we are currently very bearish here. This week is very bearish, and I need to see a bearish week as well this week on the daily. So now on the GU, see, on the GU we are bearish. The daily has been bearish, but now yesterday we made a pullback inside this fair value gap, you see. So this could actually be adequate. We don't necessarily need to see price make a higher pullback. Like, it's not necessary at this point, but if it does, we'll be alert, yeah. But we've already mitigated this fair value gap. So if market structure does shift downwards, we are going to actually enter the sales. This will be early sales because this one is more clear than the EURUSD. So on the 1 hour, what do we see on the 1 hour? So on the 1 hour, remember, if we are bullish, the lows are protected, okay? See? Oh, I had not seen this. This is an internal shift, so you would have caught, but this will be a good place for, this is a micro, you know, I like to say there's macro structure and micro. You have to differentiate the two so that you don't get confused. So what is our macro structure here? This is our macro structure. This is our micro. But this low is currently a protected low. This low. If price shifts, we are currently bullish, yeah? We are currently bullish on the GU because we are on a pullback on a higher bearish trend. Okay, so I would like to see if price actually goes, it looks like, I don't like zooming out to see whether price has gone below or not. Like, anyway, this is our current range. This is our current low, that if we are bullish, we don't want this low to be violated. Okay, this low doesn't need to be violated if we are bullish. So if it gets violated, we start looking for sales. So, and here this was it looks like it has just touched it. This is an equal low. I would say this is more or less or an equal low. I wouldn't say this is a market structure shift. Even if there are fair value gaps, I would still, although there's an internal shift here, but since this was during the dead hours of the market, I I shouldn't dwell much on that. So let me just stick to this 1 hour. This one, it seems like it has shifted, but I would like to see a more visible wick. Yeah, not like touching and then going back. I want to see something, I want to see it drop down to show me it has momentum and intent of changing structure. So yes, so we are just waiting. So here, this is our determinant. If market is actually bullish, I don't want this to be taken out. And I would like to see also the 15 minutes align with it as well. I want to see if 15 minutes actually makes a market structure shift. If it goes above this, where is it? Maybe this high with a market with a fair value gap, that will be bullish. I'll be looking for buys. But if it goes down and makes a market structure shift here, like if it goes down below this low that has been formed with a market structure shift, I am going to start selling. I'm going to look for sales. Okay, so right now we are just waiting for price to see. It's right now we are waiting for the 15 minutes to show us which way we are going to be entering. So we need to just be patient. Maybe in the next hour or so, we'll start seeing, the market will start showing us its cards, and then we can look for entries. So have a nice day, and I'll see you maybe in the afternoon or tomorrow. Bye bye. Have a blessed day.